Now I'm going to attack the ARRRs, okay? Watch this. I'm going to use the Juggernaut for distraction. So I'm going for the ARRR. That's the one. You see what I'm doing? It's just a simple approach. You have to locate the ARRRs. You have to locate the direction of ground pounders. You have to figure and configure how to use lesser troops for more gains. And you got to save some gems for the Halloween outfits. But I'm planning to get those Halloween outfits from the chests. So I'm trying to test and push this game. So I may not be purchasing the Halloween outfits, but it doesn't mean I would not encourage others to do so. It doesn't mean that I'm a hypocrite. It means more like I can't tell everyone to do what I'm doing because that's too tough upon everybody, you see. I can't tell everyone to spend the next 6 years, you know what I'm saying, or 3 years just doing, participating in events. You gotta find other ways. But the thing is, even from participating in events, you won't be able to gain those outfits, you see. And if those outfits give you a buff that suits any of your troops, like this one here, these are temporary buffs, you see. Only for like 1 battle or 5 battles or whatever's. With your part of dot. This one here is part of the Friendly Canadians. There's even a QM there, I think. Quality Monkey. Hispano. How you doing, Sunshine? I know Hispano. I know you. And you know me. Gangam? I see, like, let's hope it doesn't mean anything. They're naughty. Sep Seaweed. Hope this doesn't mean nothing naughty. I guess that means gin. Like a tonic and whatever. Treasure Island. King Carlos. Yeah, King Carl lost because you're not in a guild, are you, Sunshine? Hispano, you come one more time. Enigma, I remember you. Martin 2755, I don't remember you. Okay, nope. I told you one more time, and look what you made me do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, I lost my Lancelot. Sound like you know Merlin. 6. Pops. What's happening, Pops? And there is a junior Pops as well. That's the one. That's what it's all about. Yeah, we're starting another streak. 007. Down. Yeah. See, I can just see A triple R, the A triple R. See, I'm playing an aerial A triple R game. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. My kind of like approach and the way that I see Bogdan. Yeah, let's hope that means something positive. A white bear. Just call itself a polar bear, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's the one. Sabri. This is one of the Italian brothers and sisters. That's the one. Look right there. That's the one. Nowadays, you look at any island, you just see blue and yellows. Yeah, Cap. Terminator. You're part of the Dot. Everyone's probably wondering, who did Dot? Dot is a 47. Yeah, so I started a story a few days ago about Lamar Yu and Crazy and 100. Yeah, so basically, they're my teachers. They're the ones that explain to me. See, look, Dad came up, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so they're like my teachers. They're the ones that guided me through the game. Where I kind of like started to become more seriously involved in learning the game. And they would at times see basically what it is. I used to take driving lessons, and me and my instructor didn't have a falling out, but we had a bit of an argument. It never would have normally happened, but it was only because just this one time. So the instructor turned around and says to me, Mr. Unique Rebel Gadabadouf Patashed, the question is, if a fox or a creature of any sorts jumps out in front of your car, and there's another car following close behind you, then what would you do? Would you slam the brakes to save the creature? Or would you hit it? Now, me being someone that's international and whatever, monkey business, I end up saying I'd actually try to do my best to save the creatures and not hurt it. And it says, how about the people that are driving behind that are too close to your car? You're going to be putting their lives into danger, so you have to be observational. I did not agree. But then he turned around and used his own analogy of the logical linguistics of the not gymnastics, but the ninjutsu, Wing Chun, you know what I'm saying, yin yang stuff. And so he turned around and said, how about all the ants that you run over every single day while you drive? And I'm thinking like, oh my word, where are we going with this now? Because, yeah, so at that time, I wasn't the way I am at the moment. So I kind of like, after time, just kind of realized that, maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe human life is more important, you know? So then, what I'm trying to get to is when Crazy, Lamar U, and 100, when I was playing around them, they would at times tell me off. Yeah. They would they'll say to me, look, you have not yet maxed out your walls. Because they were watching my island, you know what I'm saying? I don't know it. They're talking whatever, like even some other players, when I came over to, when I was around certain specific players at certain times during the history of the gameplay, players would say to me, you are Chinese. And I'm thinking like, I didn't realize they meant that I'm one of the players that played with them. So I'm thinking they're saying that I'm from there, but I'm not. So basically what I'm trying to get to is the fact is that they will tell me off. They will tell me not to do the funding for the perk, which is the blacksmith, which is for the gold. So I'd always be like racing to just, because I've always been a hot stepper, murderer, the lyrical gangster. I would always be the first one to just find all the perks, you know. Like I'm always like, you know, the perk master, you know. So I always had that within me since day one. But they realized that that was slowing my progress down. That's the one. See, I've only got here today because of those types of people. Yeah. I'm only where I am today thanks to all the people, the players, the real people behind the profile stats that helped me to get to where I am today. Dead Man's Island. They helped me to get to where I am today. So remember this. When you decide that it's game over for you and that you want to quit and give up, remember the people, the ones that helped you to get to where you are today. Those Grand Pandas looking something else, sunshines. One priestess might do a lot of damage. They got it reduced. I only need to get that pyro hole anyway, you understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be enough. Oh, 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 one, oh, just about, that's the one. Yeah, the people, the players, they've helped me to get to where I am today, you see. Look, 4 gems going down to 3, you understand what I'm saying? It's all in the fingertips. So it's important for me now to give back, yeah? The way that I give back is that I allow their memory of what and how they taught me. So at times when someone tells you off or says to you, please do not fund the perk, don't feel bad about it. Or if someone says don't donate troops, don't feel bad about it. Because the Unique Rebel went through all this, you see. And I'm not saying it's justified that it should be allowed. But what I'm saying is that sometimes people may think about what is important for you, and it is important that you realize that the constructive of the criticism is not always directed in a manner to try to offend you. It's only to help to speed up your progress and the progress for everyone else that's also playing in your team. Because it's not just you see, so it's a lot more than that. So whatever you learn from the ones that are trying to guide you, try to understand them, give them a chance. You know, there's no need for us to be a people that want to go back in time and change the past because we regret how things are today. All we have to do is find that better approach, and not just in your gameplay, but most importantly within the real lives. And then that'll affect the gameplay too, and the next thing you know, you become the architect of whatever you do, and you become the best at what you do. And that's what the game is, and that's what the aim is, to help, to encourage, to assist, guide and support players, people, real people behind the profile stats. Look, when you first start the game, the first struggle of the game is getting your 4th builder. Ultimately, until you haven't helped that new player gain that 4th builder, don't be pushing them with the perks and this and that, you understand? Allow them to grow, yeah? Instead of putting all types of chemicals and things to help boost certain specific types of things that are the trend of today, and the life that we live as a business upon the suffering of others, when you start to push and speed up the nature, whether it be to speed up for the intention to create a business on a platform where you, even if it's like these big stores, they probably get rid of those frozen fresh chicken and whatever they do. They come up and do that like weeks, months ago, you understand? There's some countries they only do it at the time when it's time to eat or deal with it, you understand? They allow it to live long enough. And here we are in the most civilized part of the brain function systems. We're living where we are. We're thinking that we are first world understanding of modern societies. And we think and we figure to ourselves that we are always in the right. There is times that we need to understand the facts are that every life matters and everything should be done in a moderate manner, in a better approach, whether it be the gameplay, whether it be in our own real lives. This game, we use this game for multiple reasons, but I tell you the best thing about this game is that it is actually worthy of playing, but mainly because of the people, the real people behind the profile stats that have made it worthy of playing. How the monkey is that going to stop me from getting through that? I could easily get through that, I'm sure of it. There's things that players have figured and configured. It's really, really interesting. You know, for instance, I'll give you an example, yeah. You get a guild ship the way that, oh my word, I found Julian. Julian, this is Julian from Balabadai. Yeah, look at the way you put your island. It's so well put together. It just reminds me exactly same as Sinless Luca. Oh, I was supposed to give him a PR bomb with a mushroom monkey do. It's okay, it's okay. Maybe next time. I'm sure if I found you once. LOL OSS. Crimson Pirate. You got a really tough island, I'm telling you. I've hit your island once, or I think once. Yeah, sometimes with me, I'm very observant. When I get mushroom once, that's it, I'm done. This player here, Makeoff. I remember I hit you once or twice. You changed your island same as mine, and you commented on one of my videos. And your island stood up really well after that, and I didn't bother hitting you ever again. This black mamba, I've hit him a few times, and guess what? I got mushroomed. Yeah. Yeah, do you know what mushroom means?
What?
Whatever you want it to mean, you understand what I'm saying? If it fits in a sentence, it's all good. Stop mushroom about. My monkeys, I nearly dropped the device. This game is so easy. It's so simple. It's so enjoyable. It's so awesome. It's so amazing. It's always rising. It's always taking its own forms. I knew this game was reaching its final forms. I even kind of mentioned it to Midoki in one of my messages. Yeah, VIP, Captain Bolt, what's going on, Sunshines? A Baron Long fart. I know this player here. What you doing? Little Wind, Twin Starkin, what's going on, Sunshine? When I see one of your islands, I end up seeing all the other two islands as well. Is that there's a type of an imprint of a configuration in this game? Like you saw that I saw Win, yeah? Now you can see like Little Twin Starkin, you can see like one or two of the other accounts come up as well. There's this like, it's not the exact same print, but there's a very similar type of a look, Mr. Teeth. That's a good one. I like the way you gotta love the Japanese writing. I'm telling you, they've got about 6 lines worth of writing that they can do. When we have like, I think about, I don't know how many. I've never really like observed that much. I'm very observant, but something that I should have kind of like. Yeah, that's another area of the game that I haven't covered yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, using other languages. Yeah, I like the Google Translate. It does help. But I speak the same language. I speak one universal language, and that is Gadabadooft and the Patasht. And hopefully that doesn't mean anything negative anyway. That's another leaderboard champion right there. That's the one. Vicky, how you doing, Vicky? How you doing, Vicky? That's the one. A gallows point. You're at the Midnight Raiders. Rampage and Rustler. What's happening, Fish and Chips? Past Mushroom, what's going on with you? Run Patron. This player loves the Thunderstruck event. That's the one. Yeah. That's one of the Moonshiners, you know. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah. Rambo. Look, even Rambo came out today. Yeah, he's making it happen. Look, Sly came out. Rambo came out just before Sly. And Sly is supposed to be Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. This game's a Fly, look. First we had Rambo, then we had Sly, and then we got Fly. What's next? Oh my word, please don't be anything. Holy power. Always got a gap here somewhere. Where is it? Looks like a gap, but don't fall for it, Sunshine, I'm telling you. I think that's the time you can hit in the Thunderstruck though. White beard, one more time you come up, I'm telling you. Bang it. What's that mean, bruv? It's okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you another tip. So you never thought that tip would come in the middle of this video on the side frame like this. Yeah, so after you have depleted the usage of the centralization of Gene DeBerry, you can also use Black Bart's over defense, which is a very good defensive Legendary Pirates, because the Black Bart doesn't only help you with the hit points for your defenses, but also for the walls. So when those bombers keep coming through past the flame gates, keep mushrooming you, and your bunkers that are looking towards the flame gate side cannot always cover and do well to recover, then after that you have to use, most people use Ching Shi, you see, string cheese as a first priority, but Gene DeBerry is the best if your fort is centralized to the island. Gene DeBerry is the best, but if it has to be close to, she has the highest percentage in numbers than any other legendary pirate at the max level, and Ching Shi has the best defense across the island, but also close to her too. So it is important to centralize your forts. And as some players, they put the fort out here somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? Once that fort, I take the fort out, the buff that covers the whole island is gone. You understand? All those percentages are gone, covering each and every defense. Once I take the laser pirate fort out, you know, I told you one more time, and look, you made me do it as well. This is what happens when you hit a player and you quit on them. They won't come back straight away. Now, that player won't come onto my screen for a while now, do you understand? That's one of the little ways of doing things. Those who ground pound look like they want to eat someone up, bruv. Yeah, and those bunkers as well. And you got the shark traps there as well. No one's coming for that. I'll coming from the other side. What the monkeys? Look. Now, this kind of island does me head in. You got to quickly search for ARRRs, you understand? There's definitely going to be one here, right there in the middle, yeah? Where's the other one, bruv? There's one here. So there's one there, and one here, yeah, watch. That's it. See what I'm saying? Become the architects of your own gameplay enjoyments. I'm just looking for simple, easy victories. I don't want to be spending too many gems for per victory. Because remember, in the last videos, I did show you all that I got 4 magnificent strong boxes, you know, and the lucky chests were the ones that gave me most of my outfits. That's a really big disappointment, but it's okay. You have to learn to get on with it. You have to learn to move on with it, move forward, continue the grind for the gameplay. The struggles and the hardships that you face in this game are real. They are very tough, and that's why I'm here to guide, to help, to assist players, people that are willing to make progress. And allow me to go, as I wish you all well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising throughout your gameplay enjoyments as I continue to evolve without using too many gems. Most importantly, their real lives, that's the one. Number 1, my pirate subscribers and my Fizzy. That's the one.